Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Learn From Us podcast. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for listening, watching, and loving us. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Seth.
My name is Seth. My name is Seth Kirchanen. I don't give a shit how you are.
You clearly don't.
Speaking of shit, when was the last time you shit your pants, Paul?
Like shit my pants? Like actually like shit the pants?
Yeah, like pants.
I don't think I've ever done it. Oh no, I did it
Recently?
like 4 or 5 years ago. I remember like going like, oh, something came out there. Something, I don't remember what it was though, but I remember maybe it was in this office, so maybe it wasn't 4 or 5 years ago. I remember like, oops, that came out. I was like, that was not supposed to come out. Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Where were you? In the office?
You know how you sometimes try to fart and all of a sudden you're like, oh boy. Pump the brakes.
So I was at a concert with my brother-in-law.
When?
This is 3 years ago.
Okay.
It was one of the first times we like bonded. It's like, oh, let's go.
Which brother-in-law?
Dustin.
Love Dustin.
An avid Dynasty owner, football player. And it was one of our first bonding moments, but we weren't like total homies. And we were at a concert, and like some huge dude, we're like down up front, you know, and they do this mosh pitting. You know, the young guys, they do the mosh pitting. And some huge dude blasts me unexpectedly.
With a fart.
No.
Oh.
And I back up and blast into Dustin right into the corner of a wall.
Ooh.
He hits square, right down his spine. And he's holding his sternum. I almost said scrotum. His sternum, like, fuck, man, that really busted me up, man. I am in trouble. And it just came out last week that the show went on, and he starts smelling shit.
Who did?
Dustin.
Okay.
And he's like, where is that coming from? It was him.
Oh, I thought this was going to be about you. So he shat himself when you threw him in the corner?
When he got blasted, he said that it hit his spine in a way where he shit his pants.
By the way, when I say I shat, I didn't really shit myself. I was just like...
Just let me keep going.
Okay, gotcha.
So he didn't want to tell me. So I guess it comes out now, the truth. That he like kind of went to the bathroom, but the bathroom stall was really small. So he had to like rip his underwear all the way around. So when he gets home to Beth, I hope he listens. When he gets home to Beth's sister, when he gets home, she's just like, why are you home from the show early? And he sort of just unbuckles his pants and shows her that he's only wearing a waistband, a Hanes waistband, and nothing else. And he's like, take a wild guess how I got in this situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for me, it's coffee, really. It's like coffee.
I hear that.
It's just like instant. And then so I got to really play out my day, especially in the morning, God forbid, right?
How soon after you have the coffee are you like, I got to shit myself?
Well, sadly, it's becoming frantically shorter. And from the coffee to holy, like something has to be done here. And then you get inventive with gas stations and...
Something has to be done here.
Yeah, so...
By the way, I'm going to go ahead and say, I don't know if I think I did.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure.
You're talking about not like a full pant load, just
No.
leakage.
Listen, I'm not embarrassed by this stuff. This is all human behavior. I mean, I'm sure as listeners
Everyone
out there,
shit their pants at some point.
I mean, to be honest with you, the last time I did that before then was like when I was 3.
Yeah.
I did not at all in all those times.
Yeah, so that's crazy, man. I mean, good for you, though.
Dustin, good guy.
This is a hilarious story. It's been 3 years. Ever since you just told me that he got hit and like, man, my chest, I got to go, man. I can't. So he left me, and I went to the show.
What concert was this?
Oh, some heavy metal band, some screaming.
Why are you into heavy metal like that?
That's a great question.
By the way, when you asked me the time, I said 3:11. I remember thinking to myself,
Ding, 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 ding,
no, but I remember thinking to myself, and you said great band or something like that. And I was thinking to myself, say something about the band.
Well, they're not a great band. I mean,
No.
they have a couple songs, but I treat the human voice, like the screaming, to me is like another musical instrument that I think sounds really cool. And so some of my favorite bands, which I'm not even going to mention, it's just ridiculous, but like I have
Nickelback?
No idea what they're saying.
Really?
No, nothing.
Seth, when are we starting our band?
Well, I had to move and,
How long are we going to ride that moving train for?
Well, it happened last week, so I would say...
It wasn't last week. Didn't you move like the 1st?
No, the 5th.
Okay, so 14 days ago, 2 weeks ago.
There's still boxes everywhere.
It's not my fault.
The business must go on, Paul. Well, we're trying to we're trying to develop the media business.
Of course, but you need a creative outlet.
You send me, we both know I'm a little more talented. So you send me what songs you want me to work on, and I'll have them by the next time we sit down.
So
That's how good I am.
Who's going to do the vocals? Is that going to be you?
Of course. Listen to me. Yeah. Listen to me.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you.
Is it? I know one of your songs is "My Best Friend's Girl," which I love. The Cars. I just fired up the Best of the Cars.
It's a great song.
Yeah, I have other songs I like better, but yeah.
Well, of course.
I mean, Cars songs, but
like which ones?
Well, I have to pull it up. I mean, I can't. We got in trouble for playing music on the podcast.
I was going to say we should play the Taylor Swift song.
We're not popular enough, Paul, until we get her on to sing it live.
Yeah,
that's probably a few episodes down the line.
Episode 100, folks. We're going to celebrate with Taylor Swift.
So,
I really think that we'd do well in a band. I think we'd make a good tandem.
I don't think we make a good teammates with basketball.
Oh, really? You don't think so?
Well, I think we played a couple days ago, and
well, we were both off.
We're the worst two. We were the worst two.
We were both very off that day.
We were the shortest two.
Yeah, but I'm 5'8.5"
And I think your confidence level on the court is down. You're passing too much.
No, disagree.
You're getting swing passes.
So first off, here's what I'm going to say.
Sure.
The first 3 games, I think I shot 15%. I played horribly. The last 6 or 7 games, I played very well. My effective field goal percentage, I think, was 60-some%. But the first 3 games were terrible. So when we're losing, I mean, we lost the one game 11-3 in like 4 minutes. It was terrible. So I'm looking at going, I should not be throwing up these garbage shots when I'm not connecting on anything.
Well, that's what I mean. Well, I'm not going to connect on anything either. So,
talk about confidence. Where's that confidence there?
I think you should have more because I'm a great passer. So I'll just pass the ball to you. You shoot it.
I think you have a good 2-point shot. And by the way, folks, we play 1s and 2s. The 3-point lines actually were 2s. But Seth, you just didn't get your legs in it last time. You and I were joking about how bad we were jumping. Like I couldn't. I was just like, God, my legs are not working today.
I've lost some weight this year, finally.
Yeah.
I do this intermittent fasting thing.
Yeah. What are you at now?
Well, I'm at 265.
Oh, look who came down here.
I'm at 265. I was at 275 in Mexico, but my goal this year is 240.
All right. How you going to get there?
Well, not by eating the way we just ate, but the fasting for me has been one of the things that's really... I've found that, now I say this to people and they get very worried, but like the fasting for me is like, I just learned that I could skip a whole meal, which I would normally pick out with like carbs and sugars and then just skip it. Like, yeah, I'm just not going to have waffles with my kids in the morning. Now that's tough,
Yeah, it's your kids.
Breakfast is a bonding, especially for kids during the summertime. Is like, you make a beautiful breakfast, get some bacon and eggs and get some French toast and sit around. We're huge. Did your family eat dinner together? Of course.
Yes, dinner we did, not breakfast though.
Yeah, sure. Breakfast is a little more chaotic with work and school.
But dinner we did.
I'm wondering, Andrew, does your family eat dinner together? Yeah, we eat dinner. Yeah, this is a fad. This is faded. This is fading, right? Family dinners,
They're fading?
I'm surprised you haven't heard this.
They're going away?
So I have heard recently. I'm surprised. The reason I'm surprised is I have heard with rehabs that people just don't put in room for a kitchen table anymore. Because America is evolving to mom just throws...
I've heard dining rooms are going away.
See, I'm still very formal. I love formal dining.
Oh, you do?
I do. We get the nice plates out. That's our old school. That's probably our parents. Beth's parents are very formal. Like they have pictures of like Colonial Williamsburg on their wall. Yeah. They have Longaberger baskets. Don't get me started on that.
R.I.P.
But what are we talking about? I can't remember. Oh no, dinner. So people aren't putting in kitchen tables. They're doing the bar thing. Excuse me.
Oh, I like the bar thing.
Well, the bar thing is like, well, just you sit the kids down. Mom frantically throws some food at them because everyone's getting home late. Like I love the fact that I'm kind of have a work from home mentality. My wife does too. Is like
what time do you guys eat dinner?
6:30.
Andrew, what time do you guys eat dinner?
Well, Andrew gets home really late.
Dude, that's not even dinner.
10 dinner.
That's not even dinner.
But look, he's giving it a shot. Sit down with your kids. I mean, this is not happening a lot. This is like the sports, practice, home at 8:45, 9:10 dinner. It's the sports that are just taking over, man. Every kid's in all these sports. It's crazy. But anywho, I'm glad my dinner was huge for us.
I think that's a big thing for my brother and his family too. They do dinner together.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm sad when families don't do that. Like,
Is it really a family then?
like I had neighbors before, like they've never eaten dinner. Like,
Come on.
I'm like, what do you eat? He's like, oh, I make mac and cheese, or
What?
I put a pizza whenever
With kids?
older kids, high school age.
But
like,
still.
you guys don't eat dinner? No. Like, what do you eat? Pizza and mac and cheese, like every meal. I'm telling you.
Wow.
Tough. Yeah. So,
Wow. Back to basketball. I think your shot's a very good shot.
well, I appreciate that. I mean, I was off, and I'm excited to play more.
You do the good screens, and I think we should do Wednesday night, not Monday nights. You do a good screen.
Yeah, I have a little bigger body, really a sexier frame if you look on YouTube. Learn from us page on YouTube.
The entire big blue blob on the right is Seth.
Blob.
Well, you said
Yeah, I wore...
he said sexy frame, so I was being funny.
I am wearing all denim today.
Yeah, did you get the Jay Leno look going?
I've heard this is called either the Canadian tuxedo or the Mexican tuxedo. Yeah, but yeah.
I like their basketball nights, and I think you and I played poorly the first to start, but then my team won like the last 5 games, which I was pretty pleased with.
Yeah.
Did you see how many free throws I missed? Good Lord.
So anyway, playing basketball at an older age is tough, man. I need to lose some weight and.
Well, it's a good motivation. What could motivate you to lose 25 extra pounds?
Well, I really want to look good for Beth. I want to whip Andrew's ass in tennis in Mexico. And so.
Oh, did you hear what happened?
No.
Oh, this is great. Remember, so Darnell starts a group chat.
Okay.
He puts
This
me,
is Darnell Sanders, former NFL star,
Stickle, me, Andrew, Darnell, Rahman, and Seth. And he sends a picture of a tennis court. Except I look at the number, I'm like, he writes like, oh, I got your asses in, January. I wrote, who's the 440 number? And he goes, Seth? Question mark. I go, not Seth Kurchanin. Some random other person in his phone named Seth gets added to this. So what would a normal person do? They'd remove that person and add you. Nope. Darnell and him have a conversation about how's life? How's it going?
You're on the text.
I'm on the text. I'm like, hey, if anybody's wondering, things are going pretty well for me too. But he doesn't change it. The text is still there. There's no group chat change. It's still not you on there. And I'm like, who's the 440 number? He's like, Seth. I'm like, not Seth.
I know if the more I keep bringing this up about whipping Andrew's ass, it will come back to haunt me, because I never actually crossed my mind that he could be trying to increase his tennis game as well. He thinks he's far better than me, and he probably is, but that just means I need to work a little harder. So,
have you been playing?
Well, no, I haven't. I mean, I'd love to play you, but you won't. Right? You're too good.
I'm not saying I'm too good. I'm just sitting there saying I don't want to.
I do know that tennis is very much a sport where people of a higher talent level do not want to play low because you got to chase the ball around. It's just getting the serve in stupid. I get it. Like if we both went bowling, you could be awesome and I could suck. I'm thinking it's the other way around.
Same with golf.
Golf, yeah, you got to wait for the other idiot to go find his ball when you want to just go.
But still, but it's not like tennis where you need the other quality back. But
yeah, right. Sure.
Lisa and I played on Sunday and we won our match. It was a heated match with a guy against a couple.
Why was it heated?
Well, because it was back and forth and it was a very tight match. It was very.
I thought you meant like words were exchanged.
Oh no, not at all. It was very back and forth and it was very intense, and that's why tennis is so fun.
I want to analyze the level of this relationship. Do you wear matching outfits?
We have matching shoes now for tennis.
Isn't that adorable?
It's funny. It was funny because we were at another tennis club and she sees these shoes. I'm like, oh, those shoes are nice. She's like, well, I'm sure they make them for men. And sure enough, in the men's section, it was there. And so I went online and found, I'm like, oh, we'll get matching shoes. So I got it for her. I'm like, as a gift. I'm like, look, we're going to wear matching shoes. So we did. And they're actually the best tennis shoes I've ever worn. But I guess I missed the memo. We were supposed to wear all black because she wanted us to look. And I wore a baby blue shirt.
You do look good in the powder blue. You're kind of wearing it right now.
Thank you. I can't wait for you to crush all those guys. And it's funny when we played tennis in Mexico. What'd you say, Andrew?
Andrew's very.
He
confident.
gets so I'll be making jokes and Steph's just like, okay, 15, love. He's just like, okay.
I don't think I'm overly competitive. I mean, this is going to come back to haunt me. I'll probably lose, and he's going to rub in for like a whole year that I tried to get a little bit better. But I do think he's going to be surprised. I mean, I think he's going to be very surprised.
Seth, Andrew says there's an alternative. What's the alternative, Andrew?
Seth beats me, and I vote for 3 days.
That would happen.
Yeah.
I got Andrew a couple chess lessons. And so I went to the chess lesson with them. And Matt, my chess coach was like, all right, Andrew, what's a good move here? Andrew said something, and Matt literally goes, no, there's a better move. And you just heard Andrew just shut down, like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, what the fuck just happened there? So later on, I'm like, dude, what happened? You're like, oh, I knew I didn't know that. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Andrew, all he said was there's a better move. Like, Andrew, refused to do any more lessons. It was over.
I do hear your chess coach get after you a bit, and he's just like, no, Paul, there is a better move. He's got that,
very soft-spoken voice.
Yes,
but I don't take offense to it. I always go, damn. And then Andrew's like, all right, I'm done here. What was your reaction? You were literally shut down. It was incredible. Me, he's just like, no, there's a better move. I'm like, oh, damn, what is it? I look at him like, oh, there it is.
So, I didn't mean to start out. I mean, I did mean to start out the show with the shit your pants stories. Because that's just...
Andrew, when was the last time you shat your pants?
We'll ask him on the Deal of the Week podcast. I mean, I'm sure it's recently.
How was the Indians game today, Andrew?
Did he go? No, he didn't go. Well, I'm excited for the Browns this year.
This was for everybody, this was just a podcast of us just rambling about things going on in our lives, because I'm sure you guys are very interested in that.
Well, the listeners love when I bust you up.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it? They must love seeing a Titan fall. Right? The old David and Goliath,
Who's Goliath? Who's David here?
Well, I mean...
Which one was the big one? Goliath was obviously. Goliath, Grouper. Yeah, Grouper. Okay, there you go.
You didn't read your...
I wasn't very good at the Bible.
You know what it says in the Bible, right?
What does it say in the Bible?
What
does it say? What?
I don't know. Andrew's talking off mic and... Yeah, so anyway, it was funny though to learn about pants shitting, and I haven't done it in a long time either. Not since I was like third or fourth grade. Maybe. Or no, I was really sick recently. No, I told you last time I shit my pants. Yeah. So that was recent. Sadly, that's why I brought it up. But not shit. Just there's a leakage, in the Tesla. Luckily, the seats aren't cloth. So I was really sick though.
Hey, did you see my new vanity plate I got for my car?
You're joking.
No, I got a vanity plate for my car. Did you see it, Tim?
Is this
I told you about
the B car?
The B. It says... So I was at an ice cream shop recently, and somebody had a bumper sticker that said Vamos Azul, which is let's go blue in Spanish. So I got Vamos Blue, BLU, because Azul's too long and all that stuff. So I did that. It's pretty cool.
Vamos Blue?
Vamos Blue. Let's go blue.
Little Mexican tie there, a little Michigan. You must be happy the Cavs hired the Michigan coach.
Yeah, I was happy for the Cavs. Did you hear why he changed, why he left?
No, I don't know about
His comment was, it's becoming too difficult to run a clean program. There's so much competition for money and all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't.
Because he was very well known for running a very clean program, like no money, no nothing. And one of the factors was he was just like, it's becoming too difficult to compete with what he knows are payoffs going on and things like that. But I think the NBA's got to be a tough job to go to, dealing with a bunch of prima donnas.
Yeah, we'll have to learn last time Tim shit his pants.
Tim, when did you shit yourself?
Why don't we have to have Tim on? He's always off mic. We have to have him on the show.
But it's kind of like he's off mic in a good way. It's kind of like he's the man behind the big shot.
So other big shows, they get him on mic too,
Oh, they do?
Yeah, so when he does chime in, like Fred with Howard Stern, when he does chime in, you can hear him. We have to sort of...
We should get him a wireless mic and he just picks it up. Yeah, that's a good idea. Spend more money.
We could bust him up about a lot of things that you guys disagree on. God forbid we talk about a religion and dinosaurs.
He went there. Seth went there.
We could do a whole podcast on religion, couldn't we?
We could do like 12 podcasts on religion.
We talk about it too much.
Yeah.
I'm raising kids right now.
I know that's going to be tough with a very religious wife.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just tough.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So, I mean, I do think in general, the religion, the idea of teaching people to love each other and all that.
That's a justification everybody uses. Cool. Got it.
Yeah. But
it's like when people say like,
you want to get into this now?
I'm in favor of abortion for incest. Okay, sound or no? What about whatever the thing is? It's like the whole I'm in favor of abortion because what about incest? I'm like, okay, sounds good. I'm like, listen, I get it. It's just like I'm not telling you that if we don't have religion, we're all going to be anarchists. We're all going to hate each other. It's going to be like the purge. We're all killing each other. I mean, that's not the way it works. It's just let's not use it as a reason why we're doing it. It's just anyhow. If Walsh heard this podcast, he'd be like, "We're so disappointed in Paul."
You're not letting the W shine.
What'd you say, Tim? We done. Yeah.
You still teaching at Walsh?
Yeah. The teacher just texted me the other day and said, "Hey, you up for next year?" I said, "I sure is."
I have a meeting with them about media.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I think.
When's that?
Next Monday. Every business needs. I mean, a lot of businesses are moving toward media companies. Look at freaking Progressive.
Yeah.
Like, I actually have never met someone who uses Progressive.
I used to use Progressive.
But man, these commercials I got going with Flo.
Oh yeah, Flo's the best. She makes
hilarious.
like $3 or $4 million a year.
When you get a good when you get good marketing, it can just like change everything, right?
Of course.
You got Oscar from The Office on State Farm.
That's right.
And those
with Chris
commercials
Paul
are
and
hilarious.
James Harden, yeah.
Yeah, or even going back to like the Budweiser frogs or
Oh,
the
those
What's
were
Up
great.
guys.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Budweiser's been killing it for like 30 years. Coors Light just sticks to like bikini babes in the mountains with like a train shushing by.
Aren't they the ones with the stallions?
No, that's Budweiser. Yeah.
Oh, is that Budweiser?
Yeah, the Clydesdales.
Clydesdale, sorry.
Oh, Budweiser's killing everything. I mean, they got the Dalmatians, the Dalmatians, the Clydesdales.
Every Super Bowl, we wait for the Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, it was sad. Yeah, isn't it sad? I'm just sad at this point for Pepsi. Like Pepsi's trying, right?
Yeah.
Like they
You know,
sponsored the Super Bowl.
I used to be a Pepsi guy. Now I'm a all Coke guy.
Yeah, but it was just hilarious. Like Pepsi, the halftime show sponsored by Pepsi, and I'm like, oh, they still exist. Does anyone drink Pepsi? I don't think so.
I don't mind Diet Pepsi. I used to also. His father-in-law is the Pepsi fanatic.
Well, here's the crazy part, right? Pepsi, like no one can grasp to, but Mountain Dew, they've done the whole like sports thing, you know.
Yeah.
So like Mountain Dew is awesome. People
Everybody
love
loves
Mountain Dew
Mountain Dew.
commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the power of media. But anyway, I think a private school like Walsh needs to showcase more,
especially with how hard private schools are now because of public school education and all that stuff. It's less and less people are sending their kids to private school.
Yeah, so we need to showcase why that place is special. I think every business needs to showcase why they're better. And I think by the idea of showcasing why they're better, you're leveling up on the competition who's fine with just having a static website where people have to work hard to read and whatnot. So
yeah, and school websites can be pretty bad.
Yeah, so we've had some conversations with lots of schools.
Good.
Making promo videos and things of that nature. Pretty exciting stuff. What's that?
I don't know. I want a cameo in the Walsh. That's my deal.
I can film you teaching.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, we don't want to film me teaching, but maybe have me in the background somewhere.
Not after the flag burning podcast we had.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
We're
Did you
burning
see Andrew's face right there?
We're burning a lot of bridges here and flags. No, we're not. No, I wouldn't. But.
If somebody doesn't want to be my friend because I express my opinion, we were talking about burning the flag, Andrew.
Andrew, just please subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. You'll be able to hear it. I know he hasn't yet. So,
have you not listened to our podcast, Andrew?
Did you subscribe to our YouTube?
Oh, he got very defensive
Look
there.
at him go, boys. See,
What is that? I don't see anything.
He can't take it. Paul, he can't take it. Okay. Anyway, join us next time for a riveting, lovely podcast. If you have questions, if you want to get into real estate, and you have no idea what you're doing like me, start a podcast and get Paul on it. Or go to learnfromus.com and hire this man and all of his knowledge. If this is the first podcast you've ever listened to, you don't judge us by this one. Just go back and listen to the ones that are a little
I've
more
had many
poignant.
people say they've started later and go back and listen to the beginning going on.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
We've done pretty well.
Yeah.
50 or 60 podcasts in 6 months.
What are we at, Timo?
8 months we've been at it.
61.
Episode 61, just like that.
Just like that.
We'll get up there with Joe Rogan's status, have 1,000 by
Is that what he has?
1,000 or something. 1,000 or more.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Learnfromus.com. Paul Gabrail, the man.
Bye.
Bye.